Everyone, I know I'm in a PlayStation 5 and there's a box right there because what we're about to do is the GameStop unboxing. One of their additions that they had was it came with Miles Morales and an extra controller, and one of the cooler things that I even thought was they killed it with shipping. Though it may have been one day after the launch where Amazon may have succeeded hastily, but their quality of shipment was crap in my opinion. Theirs was great. It was delivered, hand packaged, right to the front door with a signature. By far, probably one of the more better experiences for me. If I had not been home, would have been a little bit more frightening. They did their job well. My name is Mac, you're at the MacGyver7 channel, and today we're going to be looking at the GameStop PlayStation 5 bundle. So let's go ahead and hop in and see what's inside this box, shall we? Voila, there we are. This is what you're going to get outside the box. Now, inside the box, you can see that I have my Amazon PlayStation in the background over there. Pretty sweet. It works. It unfortunately was just the exterior that got damaged, and fortunately that the interior of the product was not damaged. It was awesome. I can actually play. But the point that I'm getting at is that this Spider-Man, it originally was worked with another deal and they couldn't make the actual game come, so they dropped it down. It was actually a very fair price, honestly, for the extra controller, but I was hoping that we would have gotten the PlayStation Plus physical. That's where GameStop dropped the ball, was actually making the package come together. But still, this they delivered. The only thing I will say that I have straight out of the box when I got it, with the way that they actually packaged it, I wish they would have put another safety box around this or something, like because this kind of did get crushed by this big behemoth, but not a big deal. I know the controller is going to be fine. These controllers are very built tough. They feel really great. But let's go ahead and get some stuff out of the box. We're going to go ahead and get what inside of the Spider-Man, so let's go ahead and open that up as we go into a little bit more of a cooler situation. I'm excited to play this. I'm actually going to be playing this next, probably after I get a few projects uploaded, so you'll probably see a few notifications and then all of a sudden out of nowhere, live reactions. So stay tuned for that. If you're new to the network, you can like, share, and subscribe. But very cool. Comes inside of there. Oh, and we even get like some extra like skill points. Some Spider-Man, freaking, what is it? The Spider-Verse. I'll show everyone. It's pretty cool. I like the presentation, and I like disk drives just because the simple reason that they are honestly the king. Oh, no one thought about this. You can reverse it. This looks so much better. I'm reversing it. I'm sorry. This is now Spider-Man Miles Morales. So much of a better presentation, right? I like it because it's like it's blocked behind everything else, and then you can open it up and you're like, oh yeah, of course it's PlayStation 5, but that's only if you are just mixing a whole bunch of PlayStation 5 games. I just think this looks cooler. No offense, but sorry, Insomniac. I'm reversing it. Let's go ahead and get to the controller. We're gonna get this completely unboxed real fast. Get this tape off here. Now, with the tape directly on top of here, sometimes you can get like, personally myself, I'll try to get something like a unused toothpick or something like that. Yes, the unused ones are great through all your, I guess, picking. But as we bring this out of the box, before I get too picky with my last joke being kind of a dud, we're gonna go ahead and open this. Bam! Comes in a nice box, and this is why I wasn't really super worried, because it's inside of another exterior, so it's just the exterior. But if you were a collector and you wanted to keep that, then yeah, that might be a pain in the butt. One of the cooler things that you'll get inside of this controller that I think is amazing, the touch sensitivity is so good. I was playing Watch Dogs the other night. It felt like I was punching someone. Then yeah, like when you're playing the actual physical like Godfell, you can feel like the almost like the tension of the sword. They're cool controllers, but they are smart controllers. You will have software updates that come directly with these, so you'll have to plug them in with a Type-C, and they have a Type-C directly on the front of it, which is pretty cool because you can go to actual USB connection, which is giving a whole other generation past the Bluetooth. But the Bluetooth is good. This is an optimized controller, and the battery life lasts almost exactly around the same as like PlayStation 3. I was so impressed last night. I had this thing on like all day and I barely got down to 2 bars. Built-in mic where you can mute it. It'll turn orange right when it comes around like there, and it's just a fun controller. Wait till you put it in your hands. It's very awesome. Now, inside the box, what we're gonna have for as far as the system. With everything out of the box, one of the most important pieces is this one right over here. So we have the system, we have the controller, and Spider-Man Miles Morales M7 style. Yeah, that's right. And then you're going to be gifted with a AC cable, 2 prongs. Pretty sweet. You're going to plug that into your PlayStation into the wall, and it's going to supply some power, and your PlayStation is going to be beep, bop, boop. I am happy eating your electricity. And then you have your USB and to your C, which is pretty sweet. Charges pretty fast. Your high-speed HDMI cable, and on top of that, you're going to have directly inside of there some manuals to follow up for everything for as far as what you're going with. Now, some of the things that the PlayStation 5 does lack is a actual fiber optic out. Kind of, well, lame when it comes down to it. And there is going to be a little side compartment that can be a little confusing to find for as far as the little C USB. It's there. It's a little side one. It looks like it's not a cabinet, but you'll see what I mean when you open that thing up and you're like, where is it? It's there. But this is where I'm talking about the back. You're going to have 2 of your Type C's or 3.0, so you can always convert those into direct link point. Your Ethernet, your HDMI, and your power. So it's lacking your fiber optic out. So most people that have like an Astro setup, well, how do I plug that in? There is a workaround, and I'm going to have that tethered to the very end of this video. If you are a streamer and you're wondering what's going on, I'm trying to plug in my headphones, and now the HDMI signal for the audio is cut when it goes out for me to capture it in the live, and then vice versa. I can't hear what's happening. It's hot soup that don't taste good, and I'm gonna make a soup that tastes good. Just watch for that. Anyways, so this is the unboxing, and as you can see, we have this lovely PlayStation. Cool respects that we have is like the transfer portions of the speed that's inside of there for the physical hardware. One of the reasons why I liked it is because disk drives are finally now starting to become a little bit more obsolete, even though this is going to mate with that, and it's going to be super awesome when it comes down to the very end of gameplay. But the majority of what that gameplay is going to happen is on the actual motherboard hardware in tandem with the actual hardware that AMD made with PlayStation. Sony did a good job. I'm also very excited that they have liquid metal inside of this. It stays cool. It doesn't rev up. I mean, like, all in all, this system is really great. What they do need to do is get more optimized drivers for games. Sony didn't really make good with my personal opinion for day one launch on gaming titles, but I wasn't really, besides Spider-Man, there really wasn't a lot that I was going to go crazy about anyways. But one of the other reasons that I'm saying is some of the games that are porting over are kind of horrible. Like, for instance, Ubisoft dropping the ball with Watch Dogs, and you can't get past the intro. You can always watch that. That's a hilarious scene. I play it twice. But everyone, if you are new to the network, you can always like, share, and subscribe. If you're brand new, cheers. Welcome to the M7 network. But everyone, I'm going to go ahead and leave all y'all at that point in time and bid you adieu. With this lovely unboxing coming to an end, we will see the future of PlayStation installments continue to grow from this portion, at least on my channel. So stay tuned, everyone, and I'll see you guys and gals in the near future. Stay safe, stay classy, and I'll see you there.